Thank you, Reverend Judge, Lord Nasher, and fine people of Neverwinter. These allegations are a farce, my lord. I mean to show you the innocence of this man, a squire of Neverwinter, and the falsehood of the accusations against him. The evidence of the ambassador from Luskan is a transparent, ill-conceived ploy to destroy the life of one of Neverwinter's loyal servants.
The accused has only been a squire for a short time, conveniently promoted after the massacre of the people of Ember. Perhaps as a reward?
Ambassador, you have had your say. Now it is time for the accused to speak. And
Yeah,
as
shut
for
up.
you, Sand, I would refrain from such accusations without first presenting proof.
My lord, the difference is, in my statements can be found the truth. I was going to call Callum of the Neverwinter Nine, the commander you met in Old Owl Well after the victory there. His voice carries a great deal of weight.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yep.
Yeah, sure. Call him as well.
For
So
our
you
first
can call
witness,
the
I
other one?
summon Callum of Neverwinter Nine, fresh from his victory over the vicious orc tribes in Old Owl Well. Lord Callum, none can doubt your service and loyalty to Neverwinter, your successful defense of our sovereign lands. You have met the accused before, have you not?
He was a great help to me in defeating the orc bands at Old Owl Well in earlier months. Were it not for his assistance, the well would now be held by the orcs. The soldiers of Neverwinter and the realm itself owe a deep debt of gratitude to him, and it is a travesty that these foul charges have been levied against him.
Thank you, Lord Callum. We are ever grateful to hear the words of one of the nine.
Lord Callum, I have heard you express that the charges in this court are a travesty and that they are unwarranted.
That is true. I feel the charges are unfounded.
Is it because they are given by Luskan?
Luskan has much to gain by casting down heroes of Neverwinter. Do I trust that Luskan brings such charges in good faith? I do not. Nor do I trust your motives, Ambassador. There is a reason that Low Justice and High Justice were divided by the Luskan-Neverwinter Treaty, and I do not believe that any Luskan court or advocate has justice on their mind.
But you do know that the voice of the accused's counsel is from Luskan, do you not? From the ranks of the Hostour of the Arcane, before he fled?
That banshee!
No, I did not.
He's a Luskan?
So Sand is Luskan.
Interesting.
Huh.
Interesting, but we should probably take the diplomatic approach here
Yeah,
and say it has no bearing on things.
It does not.
He's been here for a long time.
I agree. This matter concerns Ember, and whether the accused, who has sacrificed for Neverwinter on many occasions, merits such accusations. The origin of such charges or slander on the counsel of the accused has no bearing on the crime itself. I misspoke, but your behavior here, Ambassador, only grants support to my words. If there's nothing else, I think we've all wasted enough time here.
I thank Lord Callum for his time, Reverend Judge. My questions have been answered to my satisfaction.
I see Naya, the herbalist we helped in port last. I was thinking about bringing her to the stand. She could be good for our defense.
Shows
Sure.
good
Brought her to
character.
the stand earlier.
Sure,
Yeah.
take her in. Take
Yeah.
all of them, man.
We're gonna be here for a while,
The
aren't we?
accused calls Naya, resident of Port Last.
Maybe
Naya,
Sand, what are you doing?
encountered the accused in Port Last, did
funny.
you not?
That's correct. I remember the accused well.
Well met.
Yeah, well met.
And well met to you. It is good to see your face again.
Such a
Could you tell us
fangirl.
what happened?
I have been at Port Last for the past season to help fortify the town's defense. Though my duties occupied all of my time, I was concerned about the unburied bodies in Ember. I knew from a former acquaintance, a follower of Kelimvor, that after dying such violent deaths, it was possible they could arise as undead. But I could not see to them and could not convince anyone to help until the good squire came.
Two, I'd say. Yeah.
Yeah.
The squire agreed to put the dead to eternal rest.
To hide the evidence, perhaps? This is meaningless.
One.
Yeah.
One, clearly.
Oh, actually, 3 might be good.
Yeah,
Intelligence
3 is
check.
actually a smart thing to say.
Yeah.
Do you have enough intelligence, though?
16.
That should do it.
Yes, it is a wonder that Naya was not killed as well.
Actually, Ambassador, the accused and those he traveled with had every opportunity to kill me, and easily if they had chosen to do so. That too convinced me of the good nature of the accused. The true killer of Ember would have no doubt murdered me as well for attempting to interfere there, especially if I had uncovered any clues while attempting to bury the bodies.
Yes, such speculation is indeed of interest. To those less gullible than those of this court, I think. Now, are you done attempting to hold off a verdict? Or are you ready at last to face justice?
No, at least one more witness, I think, and we shall close the curtain on this stage. Unknown to all, there was another survivor of the Ember Massacre. A poor, frightened boy who had to hide in a well to prevent being slaughtered. How did he know to do such a thing? Why, Marcus has a gift of sight beyond sight, the gift of a seer. And he knew the murder would happen to end the true identity of the killer. Tell us what you saw, young Marcus, what you saw with your special gift.
It was a man that killed the village. He was big, much bigger than a normal man. I don't know how you could be confused. Maybe he used a magic disguise. But disguises like that don't fool me.
What is this, a joke? You bring a child seer onto the stand, ask him a question, and then have him lie for you?
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course I do. If he has the power of a seer, then let us test it. Marcus, what do I hold in my left hand?
Your left hand holds an iron ring. The ring of Garius, the master of the fifth tower. You hold it tightly, as if afraid it will fly from you. Every time you touch the ring, you see how angry he becomes when one fails him, and you fear his ambition. It is a ring that is more of a chain than a piece of jewelry. And even more
She
so,
didn't ask for
the
her whole
ring
life
reminds
story.
you of
Enough! No more questions. It is a ring, nothing more. But the boy guessed correctly. A parlor trick, surely. But the rest is lies, of that be assured. No more questions, Reverend Judge.
Then I shall call our next witness.
No, another one.
I
Thought we only had one
I
more.
thought you
Chandra,
said one
please
more.
come forward.
Oh,
No.
4.
Should
I'll
we?
be honest with diplomacy.
3 might be good.
Say 4, then you're certain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we've treated her fairly well, though.
Yeah, we have, right?
Yeah, let's go with 3.
All right. Go on, Sand. Ask your questions.
Chandra, you know the accused. You have traveled with him, have you not?
I have.
And this crime of which he is accused? As one who knew the people of Ember, of Port Lost, do you really think him capable of such a crime?
No, not at all. Look, don't get me wrong. Trouble seems to come at his heels. But it's how he deals with those troubles that makes me say no. He keeps trying to make things right, even when things are at their worst. And it's really hard not to admire that, and stick by it, no matter what.
I think that says it all, Chandra. Thank you. I have no more witnesses, Lord Nasher.
The parties have spoken. Now all that remains is judgment to be passed. Lord Nasher.
I expect Lord Nasher has already come to the correct decision.
I certainly hope so. It's
She's
evident
she's
this was
gonna
a
bottom or
conspiracy to
something,
frame a
no?
loyal
Blackmail.
squire of Neverwinter as a criminal of the worst sort.
Silence, Sand. I have heard enough from you, and from you, Torio. And it is enough for me to reach a decision. The case before me was a difficult one. But it seems we now know the identity of Ember's attackers. Naval, I want the Ambassador, her retinue, and any remaining members of the Arcane Brotherhood of Luskan outside the city gates by nightfall.
What? This is no verdict. To think the Brotherhood truly responsible.
You brought this case before me. Now you debate my verdict? I would be careful of where you point a sword when you draw it, Ambassador. And remind your masters in Luskan of that as well. I think we've wasted enough time on this. Justice has been done, and...
I claim the right of trial by combat.
Ambassador, I am tired of your games, and I will indulge you no longer.
In a matter of such importance, you would deny me my sacred right of appeal? Can Lord Nasher do that, Reverend Judge? Can he put himself above our god tier in this matter?
He cannot. The ambassador from Luskan is entitled to an appeal, as she describes.
She claims who and the what now?
It's like, yep, you're kidding, right?
3. Or to 1. Well, I say 1. Be a bit sarcastic.
Yeah.
Alright.
Gods. I was hoping she didn't know about it.
And who will fight for you, Torio? This is no battle with words, though I would like to see you try to match your wit against the blade of a true soldier of Neverwinter.
Indeed, you are correct, Sir Naval. Luskan is not the aggressor here, and I only wish to see justice done. But I cannot defend myself and seek justice in this matter. Is there not one who will champion the people of Ember?
We'll champion the people of Ember.
We can fight each other.
I will. I have listened to these lies and will answer them with my blade in Luskin's name.
A champion has been declared. Both the defender and the accused are required by law to report to the Temple of Justice in Neverwinter, to undergo the rite of tear, to cleanse themselves in a night of prayer and vigilance. The following morning, the champions shall meet in combat so that justice may be decided.
So be it. After the rite is observed, the trial shall be held in the morning upon the tourney grounds. Arm yourself and be ready, squire, or choose a champion to fight for you. Because, by the gods, we have not come all this way for justice to be denied in this final hour.
So, it seems this will be decided with blood. If that is what it takes to win the day, then that is what we must do. When you are prepared, go to the Hall of Justice and speak with Prior Ham to start the rite of tear.
Alright. What's the point
Appropriate
of this anyway?
save.
You went all the way through a trial and then everything's gonna be decided by life or death anyway.
Yep.
It's silly.
It's very old school.
Why didn't she just say that in the beginning? Like.
Because she
Yeah.
thought she could win.
Yeah.
Was that the guy that killed everyone in Ember?
Yeah,
Could be.
it was.
Definitely.
We should let the little boy see it then. No?
No.
Would that have been better?
I think just in case, we should, once again, let my character talk to the person in the chapel, just in case
There is
somehow they do make it a one-on-one combat. You guys are a little soft and squishy.
Indeed. Definitely my character would be the worst.
Yeah.
Use Calgar. Calgar would still be useful.
Calgar would do an okay job, but...
Your character would be much better.
So don't you dare die on us, TK, because if you die, we will not be happy.
Well, it's saved after that. I should throw down a hard save when we get to the Merchants District, actually.
Yep.
Just in case.
Would be good. It's funny how the trial by combat is still there. Such an old thing. I mean, the Celts used it.
Mm-hmm. And we use it still today in Canada, even.
With sheep.
Really?
Yeah. We choose our champion sheep, and they get in the arena and duke it out. Things get
kill
pretty
all
woolly.
The sheep, then you're winning.
That would be pretty
Yeah.
cool. They also build them an arena. Or...
Things get pretty woolly in the arena.
Do they also get 3 shields, or...?
No, they get wool padding.
Yeah, padded armor. Padded armor is a favorite among the sheep.
Jesus. Right.
Which direction is this temple?
I'm still not sure what the hidden cache is, but...
No. Maybe it's from a quest we didn't pick up?
Thinking so,
Is it
yeah.
over here? Yeah, that's it, I guess.
I mean, I've played the game through a couple of times, but I'm sure that there are quests I've missed.
Though there doesn't seem to me, all things considered, there's not too many people in every district, so you'd think
That's a good point.
it would be hard to miss, but...
It's probably also have to do with your alignment.
Yep.
And maybe it's a quest we kind of...
But...
So I want to talk to Chlam?
Are you ready for the rite of Tyr?
Whatever, we get it.
Yeah.
Fight.
Yeah, sure.
Your companions will have to leave you alone for the first phase of the rite. It is tradition.
Screw tradition.
I'll be fine, everyone.
Yep.
Yeah, ciao.
Follow me.
That was fast. Oh, no, it's
Hold a moment! This rite of Tyr can wait. I haven't had my say yet.
What are you doing here?
Why am I here? Oh, well, it's because I want to take your place.
Guys?
That Torio, she's got you matched up with a Luskan-trained killer. There's no justice in that little viper suddenly bringing a bear out of nowhere to fight you. Let me fight him. He's a
oh my
dog.
God.
Not even worthy of you. He fights like a Luskan fights, through daggers in the back, poison daggers even. We know how to solve situations. By hitting them until they break. They know it. That's why they're doing the duel now. And I want to hit them hard.
He seems kind of upset.
Yeah, he definitely is.
You sound kind of robotic.
That too.
Oh, you guys sound fine.
You don't.
You don't.
So, well, he's clearly upset over, the treachery and all the lies and bullshit.
Does it have to do something with his training, or...?
I think it may be for his quest, yeah.
Should we pause for a sec so I can rejoin Team
No,
Speak?
you're fine. You're fine. It was just lag.
Okay.
Or something.
I guess we should ask
Hear
him why he's upset.
Yeah, hear him out.
Because it's not fair, that's why. I don't mind a fight for fight's
Whoa,
sake.
whoa, you'll
but
set your
this
beard on
crime
fire.
they accuse you of the slaughter of an entire village. It's more than just a fight. It's
You feel it is unjust.
You're damn right it's unjust. This isn't just a fight, by the gods. This is honor and fairness and the lives of you and those people of Ember who were slaughtered. After all you went through, all the searching for clues and those poor villagers, to lay it all on your head. By the gods, I want to fight him. I'll show him justice.
You are allowed to choose a champion. Do you wish this one to take your place? You must still undergo the rite of Tyr. But when Lorne emerges on the field tomorrow, it shall be this one who fights in your stead.
I think some of us should look it up, exactly if this has something to do with this priest thing.
It's
like...
monk.
Well,
and yes, it did just update the quest.
Yeah, I think that just by offering himself, he has, done
he has
what he has
shown
to do.
that he wants to, be true.
Yeah. And I also don't think we should have given him that flaming mace. Does his beard look shorter than it used to be?
No,
I think so. Or I'd like to think so.
Say one then, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but look. That Lorne fellow, he carries himself like a warrior. He's dangerous, so just be careful.
I will see your friend out, then return. May Tyr's justice fall upon us all.
So I think we can all fight because we're all still there.
Hopefully, yeah.
Be a bit
That'll make it a little unfair, yeah.
Yeah.
Here you will
I don't think
remain
they
until
actually
we come
plan
for you in
many
the
people
morning.
to play through this.
Gaze upon the face of Tyr, and let him gaze upon you. If you are true to your word and deeds, then you need not fear his judgment. You are permitted visitors during this time, for often justice does not solely lie in the words and deeds of the accused, and you may gain truth from the words of those closest to you. We will return for you on the morrow.
Alright.
Yes, black screen.
So you're already here. Kelgar said you would be, but he beat me here. Pretty quiet. It's like the rooms of thought at the academy. drove me mad. So, this is what you need to do? Sit here to get ready for the